practice in organizations that when we're introducing change, we come up with a new set of procedures or we improve the existing ones. We come up with detailed procedures that guide people on what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to be doing it. And a few examples, like our QMS, or the QPC that we were doing yesterday, or the general operations guidelines that we have in our day-to-day work. But today I want to argue something and say that may not be enough, and that actually isn't enough. For me, that is half the work done. And I want to give you an example. If we look at Japan, it is a country that's been known for crafting procedures that remove muda, that remove waste in their processing. And a lot of countries have adopted the Japanese way of doing things. But even for Japan, that is not enough. The procedures well laid out, but they're not enough. I'll give you an example. Of late, there have been a lot of recalls for vehicles by Japan automakers such as Honda, Toyota, Mitsubishi, Nissan, and a lot of that of late has been because of a faulty airbag that's been fitted by the driver's side. And they're getting their airbags from a company called Takata. It is a company that manufactures airbags. Now Takata discovered that the airbags were faulty way back in 2004. Yes, errors happen in our day-to-day work, but what do they do about it? If you read the reports, they will tell you that the managers and the engineers might have covered up some of those things, and they continued manufacturing those airbags. And now, thousands, hundreds and thousands of cars have been recalled because of those faulty airbags. Now, they have great procedures. Why? I'll give you an example in the sense that it's not just Japanese automakers that get the airbags from Takata. It's BMW, it's Ford, all of those automakers. They get the airbags from Takata. Now, it was a company known for its quality airbags, but the decision they made when they discovered that the airbags were faulty is what I have a question on. Now, that's an example of where procedure was made. They even had a procedure of what to do when you have a faulty airbag in your company. But what did they do? The managers and the engineers took a different turn altogether from those procedures. Meaning procedures are not enough at the end of the day. Another example. Remember in 2008, the Chinese baby milk saga. At a milk collection center, they were adding water to the milk they were collecting. Now they knew there was a procedure where they would check the protein content of the milk that were delivered. And because they knew that the water would reduce the protein content in the milk, and they devised the plan to boost the protein content of the milk, and they added a chemical called melamine. And it sailed through, right up to the processes where they were producing the baby milk. And then the disaster happened. How many children died? I don't remember the exact number, but a number died and were hospitalized. That is an example of procedures are there, but it's half the work done. Right? Now what we need, over and above procedures, over and above policies, over and above manuals, over and above guidelines, is virtue. What we need is honesty. What we need is trustworthiness. What we need is incorruptibility. What we need is fortitude. The moral will to do what's right, and that is a decision we make on our own. That is a decision that Tendai Shiba Shelton cannot make on our behalf. A decision we make on our own. Now I want to read, I'll read for you the few quotes that are on this slide. Jimmy L. Smith, Quality Magazine 2007 Professional of the Year, pointed out in an interview that the human side of quality is as important as the technical side of quality. That was Jimmy L. Smith. And then Aristotle said quality is not an act, it's a habit. So it's something that you do separate. Sit down, it's in you, it's what you do, it's what you stand for, it's a habit. Then quality is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, and skillful execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. That is William A. Foster. And then quality is doing the right thing when no one is looking. That's Henry Ford. Now, you might not actually do anything that will get you jailed, right? In our walk to getting us ISO certified or enhancing our quality, you might not do something that will get you jailed. But the moment you slacken, the moment we do not have your dedication, the moment we do not have your commitment, the moment we do not have you caring about what you're doing, you are committing a crime against our journey to ISO certification. You're committing a crime in our journey to enhance our quality. You're committing a crime against what we stand for and what we have set in this room to do. And I consider that a heinous crime. And at the end of the day, it is about us. It is about your decision to do something about the QMS manual that is in your inbox, to do something about the QPC that will, if it's in your inbox, to do something about what has been sent to you and your contribution to our journey towards ISO certification, our journey towards enhancing quality in our operations. And I hope I can stand here one day and say we have 100% work done because of the 50% that you've put in your decision to taking the right decision to what we're doing in our journey of quality. Thank you.